Battlefield 2042 has a great story. Just kidding. It's the most cliche story I could ever think of to make everyone happy. They don't even have the balls to go against China. To be fair, yeah, Russia, scary, but they're not World War 3. If you're gonna have some sort of World War 3 theme, where's China? They just completely ignore it because they know that Ching Chang, oh, that sounds bad. Jiang Jiangping. Let me search this up. How do I say his name? Chinese president. Xiao Jinping. I'm sorry if you're Chinese. I didn't actually intend to be offensive there. But they're just trying to candor to him to make everyone feel okay so there's no hate. They don't have the balls for a real story. Okay, so we've gone down this new theme of, it's a multiplayer story. It's gonna evolve. Where's the linearity? Okay, if you're gonna talk about how a story is gonna be evolving over every map, so there's no like linearity or story or anything. I think that leads to like one of the biggest game modes that's missing, which is operations. Where is operations? It's the one mode that kind of makes sense for what they would try and go for, which is a story that spreads across the whole lifetime of the game. Okay, well then put in operations. Operations did ban Battlefield 5, yeah, because it was really shitly done and uncreative and every map was the same. It did great in Battlefield 1, one of the best modes out of it, and it was a great invention, and it did trash in Battlefield 5. It's still a popular mode. If you did it right, it would work. Now, why does this mode work? It's because it starts off with cutscenes and a story behind it. If you remember, in Battlefield 1, there was a story behind it. It was about accurate battles, but yes, it still made sense. So, they could have the overview of, the no-pats invading or whatever. But no, we've been stuck with Breakthrough, which is the biggest chunk of story you will get in this game. Breakthrough. I'm talking about a couple seconds of cutscenes. Well, it's not even a cutscene, it's the overview of a map and the guy talking. That's it. So they were telling us about the story that was evolving, and I can't find the story. Because there is no story. Yes, the no-pats are around, and Russia and America are fighting each other again. Like I said, the most cliche thing you could think of. It's not creative, it's cliche. There's no story. It's a fake story. If you push the story over, there's nothing there. But cheers to Battlefield 2042's story about no-pats and the world going to shit. America and Russia are the only ones left. A great story, really intriguing. They even brought Irish from Battlefield 4 in, and he played like in a little cutscene, and they hyped it up so much to have some sort of actual story in the game, and I haven't found anything. There's no cutscene. No cutscenes or anything. So, what is this story? Or is it just a way to be able to put maps wherever you want and connect the dots somehow? Of, oh yeah, this kind of works with, Russia versus America. That kind of works. Yeah, that'll fit it. Totally makes sense. No, it doesn't. Battlefield 2042 and DICE, I know you're not the best story makers, and I don't blame you for that, because I haven't seen a good game ever come out from you, that story. Battlefield 1 did a pretty good job, but it wasn't like, I don't know how to say, like a proper campaign. So like if you compare it to like Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3, it was a very different mode. Battlefield 1, fair enough. Good story mode. That was interesting. Battlefield 5 had a few good modes that were hid with, them actually faking some of the missions and just putting like a woman in there because they can do that. Which, there's nothing wrong with having women in it, but at least make it accurate. You could have done one about Russian snipers, but no. Anyways, I'm going into a bit of a tangent. My point is, DICE is not very good at making stories. And this story is not an actual story, it's just a cover-up. If I was in the boardroom, this is the first story I'm pitching for something that we can kind of just throw to the side. And they're trying to go down the same model as Call of Duty. With the Call of Duty model, they were so good at doing a trailer cutscene every single time. So you have a cutscene and then move on to the new season. That's all they're gonna do. Nothing creative, nothing interesting. It's not gonna leave you intrigued. You might see Irish or someone like that fighting in a new location, because this game is basically just Call of Duty 2042. Thank you so much for watching. If you want Battlefield 2042 to have a story, please like and subscribe, and I'll even consider making a story for Battlefield 2042 so they can get over their really shitty story. I appreciate you guys so much. All the love. I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.